What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm showing you this long red gold Valentine's nail. It is my first Valentine's nail tutorial that I'm doing on this channel, so I was pretty hyped at the end result. It's also a freestyle, so I normally kind of stray away from freestyles, or I used to. Now that I've created this one, I'm all about freestyles. So yeah, normally like when I'm put under pressure or put on the spot, literally my brain will turn off and I can't form sentences. I kind of freeze up. So I guess I get stage fright. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel that this time. I had more confidence and I'm here for the freestyles. So expect more of those. So the products that I'm using today are the Cheyenne Nails. I think that's what she goes by. Nail tips, the coffin ones in extra large. I'm gonna link those down below because they're wonderful. They're pretty sturdy on their own. And I'm also using Valentino's Milky White color in Soft Touch and Kiara Sky's Monomer. I do use some other colors, so I do use the Glamorous Nude by Valentino, and I also use Secret Nail Affairs that it's like a red glitter color. I think it's called Lydia. But this is a combination I haven't used before, so you're gonna kind of see me struggle a little bit in the video. The monomer, I haven't gotten used to it, and the acrylics as well. So just keep that in mind. So some of the products that you see here, I'm using the Cheyenne Nails extra long or XL, I don't know, the coffin tips. I'm gonna link those because those were really nice. They're very sturdy and I really like the shape of them too. They have like a slight C curve, but it's not enough to be like, oh no. Like these, I don't know if I could use these. But the other products that I'm using is Valentino's Soft Touch. That's the one you see here, the white. And I'm using Kiara Sky's Monomer. So I haven't used these products like at all before, so you're gonna see me kind of troubleshoot here. I do struggle a little bit to get my liquid to powder ratio, but I make it work. Yeah, y'all can see me struggle a little bit right here. But anyways, I just want to introduce the product. This is Valentino's Glamorous Nude. It's definitely hands down my favorite nude from their whole like collection, I guess. It's not super pink. If you struggle with an ombre like I used to, I use this method and it works every single time. I place the bead right before the second color that's already laid, and I just bring it down, right? Smooth it out, and it already looks pretty good for an ombre. I think what I was doing before was I kept on placing the bead a little bit too high, and you would see the different colors, like you would still see a line of the two different colors. So if you place the bead right over where the first color stops, you're not going to have that problem. So I go ahead and put some clear acrylic on top of my ombre. The reason I do that is just because if you're filing, you don't want to ruin the art that you created. You want to at least have a layer above it so that it keeps your ombre looking pristine. I also do that before I dip into any color powders or glitters or anything like that, because once I use those glitters and stuff, that's going to taint my monomer. And sometimes you'll find glitter, pieces of glitter in there, and then you cap your ombre and now you got glitter in it. So I've done that too many times, so that is why I do that order now. So this next powder that I'm using is from Secret Nail Affair. It's from their Halloween collection 2021. It's called Lydia. So it's perfect. I love how they named it that. I love Beetlejuice, so I'm here for this. It's a red color with like gold specks in it, like little fine glitters. It's really pretty. So I made sure to do a really thin layer of that Lydia powder because I knew I was going to be encapsulating something in this nail. And yeah, I chose these gold hearts, which I did not mean to put all of them, to take all those out. They just kind of fell out. But yeah, so I'm basically encapsulating these gold hearts. I'm putting a very wet bead of clear acrylic down first so that it kind of sets the glitter is right in place. And it also acts kind of sticky since it's still wet. And yeah, you can see I just build it up like that. So I was gonna end it right here, but something in my heart told me, throw some foil in there, girl. It's gonna look good, I promise. So I'm really glad I went with that intuition and that gut feeling, because yes, that contrast between those two golds, freaking chef's kiss. I loved it. I loved how these turned out. So this nail right here is what started this whole freestyle set. My client really wanted a see-through clear nail with some hearts on it. And yeah, basically that's exactly what your girl did. I just threw in some foil bits. I basically just kind of pulled apart the foils so that they kind of gave it like different shapes. And I just placed them down with really wet small beads, just like I did with the hearts and all that. And yeah, really, really loved this nail. Also, I thought I was recording, which clearly I wasn't. That's why you didn't really see me build this nail with the clear acrylic. But I just wanted to add that when you have sequins or you're encapsulating anything, if your nail doesn't look kind of, what is the word, like milky? I don't know if that's the word. But if your sequences are still shiny, you need to keep building that acrylic. Because once you start filing, you're gonna file away that really thin layer and you're gonna start cutting into your artwork. So just keep that in mind. So before I go in with my e-file, I'm using the Macart Zebra 100/100 grit file, and I just make sure that the side of the nail and underneath is filed straight and that there's no acrylic underneath it to make it look lumpy. So the next thing I do is make sure to file the cuticle area and have that really flush to the nail without taking away too much product. This cuticle bit does exactly that, and it's also a safety bit, so I can get really close to the skin, and I have yet to cut anybody with it, so knock on wood. But I stand behind this cuticle bit, and once it's done, I'm getting another one. So the next bit that I'm using is also a safety. It's a medium to light, not light, oh my gosh. What am I talking about, foundation here? It's a medium to fine grit, and it really helps with removing bulk, but not cutting into the acrylic and making it have like crazy holes and stuff like that. also like to take this bit and go underneath the nail just like this. This helps with thinning out the very tip of it and also making it more uniform when you're looking directly at the nails. Also, this really helped with my shape, filing in this angle. This allows me to see the nail as if I was the client, and this is where I kind of correct any misshapen parts and I really get a crisp tip. So here I just used some alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and I just wiped down the cuticles and made sure that there's no dust. And now I'm going in with some jewelry gel. I'm basically just putting it all down the nail because I know I'm about to like line up a bunch of charms right here. So this charm was definitely heavier than I thought it was going to be. It keeps sliding. It kept on sliding, and I had to keep repositioning these rhinestones. So I don't know, I think that if I were to use these charms again, I probably wouldn't just fully line the nail with the gel. I'd probably just do little by little and cure as I went. My bad, guys. I didn't know that I wasn't in frame here. Basically, just kind of bear with me here, but just to kind of let y'all know what's going on, I'm taking this jewelry gel and I'm aligning it on the top rhinestones, like the square shape looking one. And I'm also putting some on the very sides, as you can see right here, of that larger charm. I like to do that because it kind of helps with not getting things stuck underneath it. Like when I wear charms and I don't do that, my charms get stuck in my hair and it starts pulling, and sometimes it pops off because of that. So that kind of creates like a barrier between the nail and the charm. And yeah, okay, so now I'm back in frame. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. We're just taking some gold caviar looking beads, and yeah, I'm just aligning it. So after I lined those up how I liked, I went ahead and cured it. Another thing my client wanted was some pearls, so I made sure to add those to both of these nails. I also just kind of fast forwarded this part because I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. And same thing with the thumb. The top coat that I'm using is from D&D, and basically I go ahead and top coat this nail, and I also top coat the thumb, and that's it. That's basically it, y'all. So there's the end result right here. They are so stunning. Oh my god, I love these. But yeah, don't forget to comment down below, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you next time.